Dear God, that was a fucking nightmare. That was worse than the Lindworm. Alright, let's go to Yseult Docks. Alright, party atmosphere. Ever since that dragon or pillars of light or whatever it was appeared, the sea has been getting warmer. Like they're going back to normal. Some of the elders say that Amanosh's blessing has returned. Do you think it's a sign an undersea volcano might erupt soon? That's not good. What the fuck are you? Just save you for later. There are no more penguins in the harbor. That's because wild penguins return to their home rivers this time of year. Huh? Penguins migrate?
Did I see Morgrim?
Oh, that is Morgrim.
Yeah.
Look at that fat sad cat sit.
Well, we killed their best friend.
It was funny though. I didn't notice it. I thought that the ribbon was like weird bunny ears. I was like, what the fuck are you? But now that you say Morgrim, I'm like, oh, that's Morgrim.
Yep. I think it was Morgrim.
Hello there. I heard you woke the four Empyreans. I'm quite impressed.
What do you want, Morgrim?
I just came to pass on a little information to you. Specifically, that an Earth Pulse entrance has opened up. My guess is that it opened when you chased Inominat out.
An Earth Pulse entrance, huh?
We might be able to see more of the Earth in Historia.
Indeed. If we could learn more about Artorias' past, it might give us a hint about how to take on Inominat.
That's just what she wants us to think. Anyone else smell a trap?
I don't think we have to worry about that.
Are you sure?
Shigure loathed any form of trickery. If Morgrim was that kind of Malak, he would have struck her down long ago.
I appreciate your confidence in me. What you do with the information is up to you.
Where is this entrance?
It's at the Shrine of Tranquility, in a ball.
You must have learned about this from the Abbey. Why pass it on to me?
No special reason. I just happened to think of Lord Artorias' Malek. I thought it might be nice if I could help you learn a little more about her.
You mean Ceres?
All right. I'll check it out.
What should humans say in their prayers to the revived Empyrean? Each could affect the future, shape of the world. For all we know, that was a bad way of reading that line.
It could be. That was a very that English dubbed way of saying that line.
I don't know why I saw a comma where there wasn't one, so I'm like, okay, pause. Why the hell did I do that?
Will everyone really turn into? Oh, I thought that was like a weird glitch where the sky was ground, and I was like, what? Will everyone really turn into a demon? I don't want to turn into a demon. I need to know the difference between love and a crush first.
Yeah, tell me about it, kid.
Huh? You don't know yet?
Kid, I'm the 40-year-old virgin.
My name is actually Steve Carell.
The color of the sea seems a little different ever since that light came. It's like it was when I was a boy.
You think? Oh yeah, because like the seas are returning to normal and the global cooling isn't happening anymore because they're all awake now.
Yep.
All right.
Yes, just blame all of your problems on Empyreans causing global weather phenomena. To be frank, the exorcists are on the back foot. But that only means the support of the masses is more important to them than ever. Please, continue to encourage them.
Oh, of course. We'll all need to work together to overcome this era of disaster.
Unfortunately, this is going to last for 1,000 years. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up.
I don't want to give up. I'm a Yseult kid. Good, then don't give up. Don't stop not giving up either. Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop.
On the battlefield, there's two things you're doing. Killing and not dying. Whatever you do, don't stop not dying. I don't know how soldiers manage to drink with those visors on.
It's very carefully, obviously.
They use what is called an emergency induction port.
That's a straw tally. That's still that I love that part. But then again, I also love Tally. Like, as soon as I heard Tally could be romanced, I was like, Liara, you're Liara, you're awesome, but I don't want to play with you anymore.
Hello, sailor.
Oh, we got a new one. The Undying Sorcerer. So this is
Earth Pulse.
the Phantom. The Phantom. Oh, so you remember that PowerPoint presentation thing I was telling you about that I was doing?
Yeah, I recall.
So I scrapped my original idea because I realized that only like 2 people would actually understand the joke of why Gondor wasn't there when the Westfold fell, and I decided to go with ranking or grading Broadway musical characters on the basis of how if they'd survive in a fight to the death.
That's why you were asking me that thing about that. Okay.
And one of the ones I decided for was the Phantom, and I decided I'm going to do like a little comedic like description of what they are. So I decided for the Phantom of the Opera it's going to be the originator of the incel and the simp.
Not wrong.
We were hoping to put on a comedy routine. Any way you can fit us in?
I can, but folks in Ysolt are picky when it comes to comedy. You'd better know what you're doing.
I love a good challenge.
Wow,
Oh,
Rokuro.
no.
You actually feel like helping out?
Believe it or not, I've always been interested in theater. I thought it would be good for building courage.
I think you have enough courage already, but for now I think we should set your sights low. I'll do most of the talking, you just respond to me and follow along.
Okay, but if you start giving me some jabs, am I permitted to counterattack?
As long as it's not with your sword. That's not exactly reassuring.
Let's get going, Magilu. We've got a show to do.
Oh boy.
That is
I'm
a
not sure
good
about
distinction
this
to
one.
make for Rokuro.
Uh-huh.
Hi there! We're Magilu and Rokuro, a wild, rough and tumble pair! Magikazam! The weather's so nice in Ysolt, isn't it? Especially the sea breeze. Speaking of which...
Sea breezes are bad for swords. If you don't keep them polished, the salt will rust them.
I suppose that's good advice for any sword enthusiasts out there. But anyway, doesn't the air make you want to eat seafood? Ah, sashimi, fresh boiled fish on the shore, seafood bowls. So many kinds look so delicious. But...
And fillets, too. You can't forget those. It takes true mastery to be able to use a blade so finely. Every creature, not just fish, has delicious spots that make for perfect cuts if you know where to find them.
That's kinda gross, but okay. Some seafood that tastes good looks downright weird, you know? You've got octopuses, you've got swordfish, you've got...
Swordfish! Now, if there's one fish out there I'd love to duel at least once, it's that one for sure.
You know there's not much I can do with these sudden wild tangents, right?
No. You see, I was just making a gag about how I'm a swordsman, so a swordfish would be like my rival, you get it?
Oh, just shut up.
Oh, okay.
So you've got octopuses, swordfish, you've got those freaky deep-sea anglerfish. Some say the more bizarre-looking the fish, the better its taste. Maybe it's true. I love pufferfish, and they're really weird, round-shaped.
Speaking of round animals, I once met this round-looking guy named Armadillon. I'd never seen anyone so round before or even since.
Ah, I can't take it anymore! You're a nightmare to work with!
That turned out pretty
But
funny.
Dylan.
Yeah, well, I feel like our material could have been better. What's your take on it?
I'll just say one thing. If nothing else, your partner was a convincing fool. I don't think he had to act much.
Oof.
You think so?
You're not wrong.
No, you're just a free spirit nobody can hope to control. Your attention, please! I've tabulated the results and I've come to the conclusion that... you're all hopelessly unfunny!
I'm sorry.
I don't really care how it went, but when you put it that way, I get a little pissed off.
Anyway, that's why I'll be teaming up with Bienfu to take on Majulu.
Works for me!
I'm ready when you are, Miss Magulu. Which bit are you gonna do? Your specialty, Cat Emperor? Or the surefire automaton assault?
Neither. We need brute force to win, so I'm going with Elysian Thunder.
Which means that when things are at their peak, we're gonna hit the audience with lots of thunder, right?
Right. Thunder in the form of relentless ad-libbing, as much as we can possibly handle.
Okay. I'll scout out some local material we can use for our opening warm-up, too.
Great. You do that.
You two are really in sync.
Couldn't you two just have teamed up from the start?
It's almost like the whole thing was an elaborate joke just so she could have this punchline.
Well, now with that settled, let's make our way to Logres and meet up with Magulu.
Logres, the place that's under, like...
Well, not anymore, because we've
yeah,
chased him
true.
away.
Oh, yeah, true.
Now he's in space.
Magulu and Rokuro. That's an act that could go downhill fast.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think Eisen's was my favorite.
Eisen's was definitely pretty funny. I think Eleanor's was pretty funny until she got on her high horse, right?
I think I can't remember. I think she got on that high horse really fast is the problem.
Yeah. Was Lapiset's funny? I can't remember.
I don't think it was. If we'd all just get it over with and catch Demon Blight already, there'd be nothing to be afraid of.
She'd be a fan of of that type of COVID person.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of attitude is that?
Not the best fate, granted, but it's better than humanity sputtering and wheezing as it slowly gives up the ghost.
But I don't want to.
Right there, Seymour.
But I don't want to give up. But I don't want to give up the ghost. I like my ghost. He's a cool dude.
Ghost. Space Ghost Coast to Coast? What? Shady dealings under the dock.
With a priest, no less.
I mean, that's expected.
I hear there's one really passionate Lady Teresa fan in Hell.
Oh, god damn it.
But I'm not going to lose to a poser like him. Lady Teresa's true allure isn't in those frozen eyes. You can't say you understand her if that's all you see. But I do. Only I understand her true appeal. Do you want to know what it is?
Well, I don't think I really care.
Do ya? Huh? Of course you do.
Okay, sure.
Well, if you insist, I'll tell you. Teresa's true allure is in that tinge of sadness hidden within her lovely face. Even when she's smiling, there's a touch of melancholy that never leaves her. It's like her heart is somewhere else, somewhere distant.
So where is it?
With her love, her true love, the true love she's yet to meet. How tragic! She suffers, lamenting the love she cannot find, yet doesn't realize that the very man she seeks is so near. That's why I watched over her so dearly. And then it happened. It was a day I'll never forget.
What happened?
She was off duty, frolicking in the waves by Maclear Beach. That alabaster skin, how pure she looked in her swimsuit.
This guy is really, really creepy.
Yeah.
Seriously creepy.
Hey, what's with that cold look?
I feel bad for Teresa. She had to protect creeps like this guy, too.
What cold, cold eyes you have.
Velvet, Eleanor, quickly, avert your gaze! If you keep looking at him with disgust and disdain, you'll only stimulate this perverted freak!
Come on, everyone. Let's go.
No, come back! Please! Scorn me! Despise me!
Are we sure we want to save the world?
Technically, we're not saving the world. We're just making it so we have free will, which inevitably will drop this entire world into an age of calamity. Which, you know what?
You know, if free will allows guys like this to exist,
what's another 17 years?
I'm begging you, stab me with your frostiest gaze, please. Expedition returns. Ghost ship's anchor. Swimwear for Velvet. Let's see.
Given the conversation we just had.
Let's check it out real quick. That looks kind of cute on her.
Not as bad as it could be. Yeah, definitely.
Well,
not
it's never like we don't get any of the sexy outfits unless we pay like an extra $5 per pack. This anchor, the ship the anchor belongs to, is known to travel by the cover of fog and curse those who lay their eyes on it. Heave ho, all hands. Hoist the colors high. I just finished the Caribbean world in Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's been on my mind recently.
So hold on, let's see. Ah, yep. How many swimwears do they have for her?
She's the main character, all of them.
Granted, it's technically just it's the same design for the shape of it, and then it's just different coloration. So like a green top versus a zebra print top. But yeah, 3 swimwears for her. Everyone else just gets 1.
She also gets like 3 sexy. She also gets like what, 2 sexy maid outfits?
Let's see now. For the school uniform, she gets uniform 1, uniform 2, and winter uniform, which no one else does. Fairy tale costume, she and Laffy are the only ones. Japanese, you've got Eleanor, Magulu, and her. The menagerie, same. Maid, she's only got the 1. Idolmaster, she's got 1 there.
Oh yeah, because they had a crossover with Idolmaster, because everyone had a crossover with Idolmaster at some point.
Everything has Idolmasters now.
Fun fact, Kentaro Miura did character designs for Idolmaster. Not all of them. Oh, I can't remember if this is actually fully true or not, but there was a rumor that Kentaro Miura, to make some extra side business, made character designs for some of the Idolmaster series.
Okay. All right, let's talk to these people and stop giving everyone motion sickness.
I found something weird in my new pack of Exorcist cards. At first, it looked like a rank 10 Melchior, but there was a sticker on it, so I peeled it off and...
A rank 0 Magellanica? What's that? Is this a bootleg or something?
Obviously, Magulu did that on purpose, right?
Possibly, yeah. Alright, let's check out the second half of this town, and then we'll go to... We'll figure out what we want to do next for side quest, side sesh.
Yeah. See if we can avoid any more level 120 opponents.
Oh, we're in the end game now. That's not going to happen.
Oh, it better happen. We're not leveled for that.
I found the perfect place under the docks. Let's build a new fort down there.
Spinach. We're going to be Popeye now.
We're writing letters to the shepherd. I wrote, "Fight hard for our future," not for the future.
Oh, I'm sure that'll make the shepherd very happy.
And then I wrote, "Please introduce me to any hunky exorcists you know."
I'm not sure the exorcists would be happy with that, though.
Honey, you mean Huncules? No.
Honey, you mean Huncules? Ooh, I'd like to make some sweet music.
You gotta put a little bit of hunk in there. Oh boy. I've heard a group called Magulu's Menagerie is quietly building popularity among weirdos. Maybe I'll try turning my leftover stock of Amanoch figurines into Magulu figurines. How fickle you are.
How would you do that? I mean, the hat you could easily do, but...
For Magulu, yeah.
I would love to see I would love to see Magulu in, like, Norman form, though. Like...
I don't care how bad it gets. I'm going to struggle to the bitter end. Old people are scared of dying too, you know. Got a problem with that?
I want... There we go. The penguins! Nom, 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 nom.
I mean, that's not too surprising. You eat people.
Another day without a wild Pengyon sighting. How are things looking at the Pengyon farm?
Not good. They're still listless. I tried changing their feed, but they barely touched it. With the weather what it is, the sea temperature has gone down. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Maybe so. I've been pulling up different fish around here lately too. And get this, I found a kraken queen in my nets the other day. Normally you only find them in the northern oceans.
Kraken Queen?
If this keeps up, Isolt's fishing industry is in dire peril. We've got to do something about this.
Fishermen and Pengyon farmers. We should all get together and have a meeting to figure out what to do.
By the way, you get smacked about by that Kraken Queen?
Oh yeah, those long whip-like tentacles did a number on me. I loved every moment of it.
Oh man, lucky! I should take the boat out tomorrow, see if I can catch one.
I still don't get it. But as long as they're having fun.
When the vanilla hears about the kinkster in the group.
Yep. I think I'd feel a real passion for fishing if a Kraken Queen just slapped me just once. God damn it. I just came up with my own proverb that means the same thing as every cloud has a silver lining.
I'm excited for this.
I'm terrified. Global cooling brings Kraken Queens. If something bad happens, something good will balance it out. That's my philosophy.
I'm sorry, is everyone in the world of Desolation just real? Is no one in this world just into vanilla? It's really fascinating to think about that.
From the looks of it, like, no.
Alright, so do we want to...
At the very least, every single sailor we have run into is into the Kraken Queen, so...
Alright, so do we want to finish Mongilu's Menagerie? Do we want to get the Omega Elixir? Do we want to go to the Shrine of Tranquility? Do we want to not do that one?
Nope.
Or do we want to go meet the cats in Taliesin, or do we want to go to Terror Island? What do you think?
Well, we're already in Yuzult, so let's go to Terror Island.
Alright, ask for information about Terror Island from your ally in Isolt. So that would be in the Isolt, maybe in the church.
The Sanctuary.
Sanctuary! That's not the Sanctuary, but there's still people to talk to.
Yep.
Hey, have you heard the rumors? People are saying there's a talking Pengyon around. I didn't know Pengyons could talk.
It's true. 3 people have already talked with it near the beach at night.
You don't say. We should totally try to capture it. It'd be a great addition to Magilu's Menagerie.
Well, this is no light matter here in Isolt. Local legend has it that when the end times come, a talking Pengyon will declare judgment upon the sinful. Everyone who's encountered this Pengyon has been bedridden from the sheer shock of it.
Are you sure it's not just some demon?
It doesn't appear to be, though it does seem to be quite aggressive. It goes after people, attacking them as it yells, "I'm a medical student from Rize Maxia!"
Is that supposed to be its judgment or whatever?
I have no idea, but whatever you do, you'd better not visit the beach at night.
This is some kind of reverse psychology trick, right?
Okay, so it said that she was in, so is she the spirit of the inn? You noticed that too, right?
No, actually, I didn't.
So when it was talking, it just said inn. It didn't say innkeeper or inmaid or whatever. It just said inn. So I was like,
oh,
what?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that part.
There we go. Now
Well,
it's
it says
a
innkeeper. There's a talking Pengyon that shows up, so stay away from the beach at night.
You want to stay here and see? The way that was phrased, that sounds like a Tales character.
Possibly.
Another Tales character for the people in the comments are going to be like, well, everyone's a Tales character, technically.
Well, no, dear. Is this the end of civilization? The sky is still blue, the sea is still blue, but will there be any people left to see them?
I don't know. It depends on whether the shepherd can defeat the Lord of Calamity. Nah, hey. We're completely fucked. Alright. Let's see. Was there anything else? So, is there another... Oh, yeah. So, stay at the inn in Isolt. So, we can stay at the inn, but let's see if we can find the contact
I would
first.
say find a safe... the contact's back in the previous area, the sanctuary.
I'll find a save point first, then.
Yeah, because, as we have discovered, we're now in the end game. So we could run into something that's going to just slap us around.
We could really start quoting Benedict Cumberbatch more often. We're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now.
They actually bring up.
He said that thing.
We're actually at a very. They actually bring up that as a very interesting point in the Multiverse of Madness, where people. I wish they'd actually explored it more, but they question the idea because whenever people bring up the fact that because of Doctor Strange's decision, half the universe was wiped out for 5 years, and they kind of rightfully call him a fucking asshole for making that decision, and he said it was the only way. And people do question, was it really the only way, or was it the way that best suited you?
I mean, if you have as many multiverses as you do, yeah,
well,
good question.
Well, they also point out...
Let's go hit the save point real quick.
I did, I think.
Okay. I didn't see you do it, that's why I was like, Well, what have we here? The rascal who went and proposed to my daughter, eh?
Just fucking stalking him from right here. That's...
Come here and have a drink with me, boy.
Yes, sir. Anything for my father-in-law to be, sir. That's
right,
that'd be fucking intimidating, just having your future father-in-law. Well.
Hey. Hey, Sonny.
I'll save again just to make you sure.
Just to be safe. You did, because it was only a minute difference.
Yeah.
Paranoia.
Alright.
Paranoia after all of that. So let's go into the church and talk to this guy.
Yep. Alright.
Ooh, shall we terrorize the one guy again?
If we yes.
There's no sense in kicking the exorcists while they're down. We need to think about how we can help.
Absolutely. I don't want to go back to 3 years ago.
Well, I'm all about kicking people when they're down.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Why are you whispering?
Because everyone else in your group has been nothing but trouble. Not a single one of them will truly repent. What kind of place do they think this holy sanctuary is?
I don't know what to tell you. You'll have to take it up with them.
I can't. You know what they're like, right? If I complain about it to them, they'll just beat the stuffing out of me.
I wish I could tell you that deep down they're all good people, but...
That's why you need to confess something.
What? Why me?
Please, I just want to hear a legitimate confession for once. If you don't hurry up, I'll put a curse on you.
Oh, all right. I'm so sorry for all the trouble that my companions have caused you, Father. Forgive me.
No, that's not going to work. I guess I'm not quite in the mood to forgive that yet.
Well, maybe you should repent for being such a petty, mean old priest.
Oh.
What do you expect me to do? Priests are people too, you know.
I think my favorite is still the one where Eleanor is such a pure cinnamon roll that he repented to her.
Yes. Grant us salvation. Grant us salvation. Inominat, Aminat, or whoever else you've got.
I just imagine him bringing like a butt light, being like Benny from The Mummy.
Yep. No, not that one. Okay. There has to be a true Empyrean out there that'll save us. I saw Moloch take off its mask and start talking, and the next thing I knew, it vanished. Just like that.
Perhaps Malachim are servants of the Empyrean all along.
Does that mean humanity has been forsaken?
I hope not. Also, I just noticed this. There's no hole in the visor for them to actually see.
Uh-huh.
I just noticed that. I just assumed that there was one. Because otherwise those are some really stupid helmets, but... Unless all of them have blind fighting as a feat.
Even then.
Haria village getting wiped out by demon blight. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Like, if they had abandoned their faith in Nominoch and moved to assault, they might have been saved.
I'm glad they didn't come here. They deserved it. It's their punishment for heresy.
How could you? No one deserves that fate.
But didn't that priestess and her daughter turn first? That's what caused it to spread. But look at us here in Isolt. Not a single case of demon blight. That's the only possible explanation. They were crazy to resist the Abbey.
Shame on you. Don't speak ill of the dead. No one wants to become a demon. I had a friend in Haria. She was a good person. Whether she believed in Aminoch or Inominat, she was a person just like us. Our islands were her home.
Perhaps I have no right to say anything here, but please, don't ever lose that kind heart of yours. That's the best way you can honor the memory of Haria's people.
I won't. I'll go there soon with an offering of flowers.
And just ignore this Karen over here.
Mm-hmm. When Aminoch didn't offer us any blessings, we could actually see Inominat gives us Malakim and exorcists. I think the choice between the two Empyreans is very clear. There's no protecting yourselves from demon blight. Tomorrow, it could be me. I just hope I never forget my sympathy for others.
Good man. I want you to survive the apocalypse. You might need to take some lessons.
We're gonna have you step over here.
Alright.
That should have been the sanctuary, so let's check the mission.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, though.
Yep. Playtime. Nice. Not on the dot, but close.
Alright, back we go. So
let's check that map and see.
So there's a conversation on the map that we're on right now. Oh, it's back towards
the dock, yeah.
Back towards the dock. And then in the inn is the one for the Pengyon puzzle.
Yep.
Let's go back to the dock real quick. Ask that, and then we can go back to the Pengyon puzzle if we really want to.
Ooh, the dock.
Do the dock in the time skip.
And then we find out that all of these are at such high level that it's like, all right, how can we get through this? Well, you gotta grind.
Well, at that point, what we do is we go to the final dungeon and grind off of the shit in there.
Yeah. What do you have to say?
I heard you guys found Terror Island. Is that true?
Yes, First Mate. It was moving around, just like the legends say. We left a team on the island to track its movements.
Then they'll lead us right to it. Excellent. We'll take the Von Eltia there.
Aren't you rushing things a bit? We don't even know what's on the island. It's too dangerous.
I'm aware of the dangers, but I can't abandon my crew on that island. You can grumble all you want, but I'm going.
Ugh, yeah. I figured there wouldn't be much use in trying to persuade you.
Let's not do that just yet.
What? You mean you don't want to go see what the Terror Island is all about?
I do, but I want to get everything out of Isolt first. Maybe this one thing that we're about to do isn't actually that dangerous. I say as I know that we're in the end game.
As all of a sudden you go and trigger this event, and we run into a level 150 boss.
Alright. This
is the
is
bar.
This is not the inn.
Not the in the bar.
My
Alright, real quick while you're getting over there, I'm gonna go and use the restroom real quick for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Let us see how this goes. Or shall I wait for him to go in? Back.
Alright, so are we ready to die?
Yep. We're paying 100 gold to die this time.
Ugh, I can't sleep. I think I'm going to head down to the beach and check things out.
I'm with you. Some things just can't be avoided.
You're going to look for that talking Pengyon, aren't you?
What makes you say that? We're just going on a walk.
Oh boy.
Look, Velvet! There's a Pengyon!
Think it might be the talking one?
Gonna avoid it real quick.
Oh, good evening. Lovely weather, isn't it?
It really talked!
I can't believe it. Something I eat can talk?
That's a good line.
Wait, do you guys eat us Pengyons too?
Wait, that's Sam Riegel!
Why does it matter?
Please, answer my question. It's very important.
I'm sorry, but yes, I eat them.
And I'll happily devour most anything if I have to.
Well then, I suppose you people are just like the others who came before. I can't let you keep doing that.
Oh, and what's a cutesy little Pengyon like you plan on doing about us, big bad humans?
Yep, he's a Tales character.
Ah! He changed into a human!
Dude. Okay, he's maybe
Manageable,
more...
manageable.
What the hell are you?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all, but I can't let you hurt any more Pengyons.
Did you recognize the voice even before I said it?
I didn't recognize it specifically as Sam Riegel, but I recognized the voice in the sense of, I have heard this before.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order!
Ah! You jerk, I was comboing you before that. Run to me!
Ow, fuck you. Fuck you, Jude.
Give me souls back, you dick!
Now, rise, arise, ascending,
All right, there we go. We got him on the ropes now. There we go.
I turned back into a Pengyon. No matter.
Wait, why are you so intent on fighting us when you're outnumbered?
I have to protect my fellow Pengyons from the likes of poachers like you.
Poachers?
We're not poachers, I swear. We just came here to see a talking Pengyon.
Really? But then, why did you guys say you eat Pengyons?
Sorry, I guess we should have explained more clearly. This one will eat anything.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And as for me, the only Pengyon I ever eat is what I buy properly at the market.
We're not good people, but we're not those kinds of villains either.
Oh, well in that case, I should apologize for jumping to conclusions and picking a fight. I just ran into some Pengyon poachers earlier, and I'm afraid I'm a little on edge right now.
Those must be the other people who've spotted you here. They're all sick in bed just from the shock of meeting you. Small fries like them, I bet they'll think twice before they try to poach another animal.
So, what are you then? Some special representative of Pengyon kind?
No, I'm Jude Mathis. I'm a medical student from Riza Maxia.
A medical student from Rize Maxia?
It's in a different world from yours. Actually, I'm a human just like you all, but somehow I was flung into this dimension, and when I came to, I looked like this.
So, basically, you're a human from another world, but when you came here, it made you turn into a Pengyon?
This story of yours, quite a tale. The whole thing's pretty hard to believe.
It certainly is. However, when I was lost and confused, the Pengyons here were kind to me and took me in as their own. I wanted to repay the favor to them since they've done so much for me.
So you've been protecting them from any poachers who come.
But don't you have bigger things to worry about right now? Looks to me like you're too soft-hearted.
I get that a lot.
Well, we've heard your story. But even if it is true, it doesn't sound like there's anything we can do for you.
Don't worry about me. I'll figure out how to get home on my own, one way or another. The problem is that a friend of mine got sent to this world with me, but I haven't been able to find her. My hunch is that she's also turned into a Pengyon. You haven't heard of any other talking Pengyons, have you?
Can't say I have. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
What kind of person is this friend of yours? Maybe we'll run into her later.
Her name is Mila. She has pretty red eyes and long golden hair. She carries herself with dignity and possesses a commanding presence. What else? Oh, and one of her quirks is that whenever she sees something tasty, she drools.
That's an interesting quirk.
You mean she actually drools?
Also, she's known as the Lord of Spirits because she's accompanied by 4 summon spirits with command over the elements.
Ooh, Lord of Spirits. How royal sounding.
Got it. If we hear anything, we'll let you know.
It may be hard, but try to keep your spirits up, Jude.
Thank you all so much. I hope you guys get a lead on Mila.
You care about her even more than yourself.
Well, how do I put it? She's just a really special person to me, I guess.
You don't have the saxophone, the fireplace, or the bearskin rug for that.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
And he just disconnected.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, nice.
Okay, we loaded that time.
Geo Rumble.
Rumbling the Bronx.
Yes.
Yep, and
I got my equipment skill
lots of
mastery.
equipment
I got
masteries.
my equipment skill mastery for that one, so now I have mini Jude. Raises the chances of receiving level 4 random skills on hard mode or above.
Ooh.
Jude at your side for those familiar with Howe's egg theorem. Apparently, Jilia just doesn't get a lot of love because it's only on
Pengyon.
PS3.
I didn't dream that up, right?
No, that Pengyon was very real. Or rather, it seems to actually be a human named Jude.
He said he came from
Hey,
another
Jude.
world. No matter how much we see, life is still full of mysteries, isn't it?
He's got guts, I'll give him that. It'd be nice if we could help him somehow.
He's kind to Pengyons, too.
If he was telling the truth, that would make him a castaway from another dimension. We seafarers always help out anyone who's adrift.
Personally, I'm curious about this Mila girl, the Lord of Spirits. She might have a connection to the four Empyreans, or even Inominat himself.
Seems unlikely, but I suppose anything's possible. Just in case, I'll keep everything Jude the Pengyon told us in mind.
Jude the Pengyon.
Getting these souls is a real pain. It's like nature itself is throwing a fit.
You too, huh? I've heard things like that from a lot of people lately.
Is this because the Empyreans have awoken?
It is. As for the effect it will have on our world, who can say?
The weather and the currents were going wild, that's all. Okay.
Got it. Like, it's suddenly just gone. Oh, have you heard about the talking...
Let's put the rumor to rest, shall we? Alright, well, at least we got one optional boss out of the way.
One optional boss that isn't, like, twice our level?
He was only 30 levels above us. So 20-something, 25.
Yep.
And he was a normal human, so he didn't have bullshit like growing multiple sizes and being too tiny for me to actually fucking hit. At that point, that's a... At that point for the stupid Norman, that's a... We're switching to automatic, so it automatically targets that fucker.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Let's see. Do we want to go challenge Modulu? Do we want to do Modulu? Do we want to go get some more of the Mega Elixir? Want to go to a ball?
Let's do Modulu. Let's do Modulu for right now.
The Logris.
Logris.
Hey guys, what's up? Oh god, there's bodies everywhere!
Well, I'm sure there are. The world might be ending, but I'm going to keep doing my job. Not because of reason, though. It's because I'm a professional, and that's what professionals do.
That's right. We'll remain a rock standing in the storm.
That's the spirit. You have to give the young a good example to live by.
Words to live by.
We did heavy labor for free. Lining up is ordered for hours. Why were we acting like slaves for them?
I can remember what I did, but not why I didn't question it. It wasn't all just a dream, was it?
Whatever it was, it gives me the chills. I hope it never happens again.
Well, don't worry.
You must start praying to the Lord of Calamity. The exorcists are having a rough time. That just means they need our help more than ever.
Right, they're fighting for our sakes after all.
So what should we do? I'll do whatever you say. Just give me an order.
Use your own fool head for once. Whoops, that's not what I want.
Yep. I accepted the national distribution system, but giving away all my wares for free is just too much. Someone's going to have to pay me back, that's for sure.
Isn't it a bit late for that? You accepted the system, right?
That was then, and this is now. Now is what matters.
No day but today.
My child saw something to the north. A great dragon made of light.
I see. A lot of folks saw the same thing, but the Abbey hasn't said a peep about it.
I don't care if they lie. I just want to hear something. I can't stand being left in the dark like this.
1 second, I'm gonna check my audio levels. I'll lower the output just a tad. There we go.
Complaining all the time and never lifting a finger.
Y'all are in an interesting position right there. Especially
Don't
that's...
you think that's kind of pathetic?
Zucchini.
Zucchini. What in the blazes is going on? The fool takes on a fancy title and then goes and gets humiliated by demons? Exorcists are supposed to save us, even if it costs them their own lives.
It's true, the strength of exorcists is diminished, but the Abbey's mission of doing all it can to defend the people remains unchanged.
I heard about the dragon that appeared north of here. Do you think it'll attack the city?
The gates of Logris will not fall easily, not even to a dragon. Now I ask you to remain calm. Panic is the biggest threat facing us right now.
I thought I could make things work out if I just got to the capital, but finding a job here isn't easy.
We worked so hard and lived so well in that town. Why did this have to happen to us?
We should tell the Abbey what happened. They'll help us and kill all those evil demons.
We know that place better than anyone. We can help the Abbey recapture it. I'll never forgive those demons. Or the Lord of Calamity.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
Yeah. Mirccio is our homeland. We won't let it go without a fight.
Here, here, the shepherd will surely aid us. He won't suffer a demon to squat on his doorstep. About that.
So.
Alright, Majulu. Let's fucking go. But first...
There's nothing to worry about. Lord Artorius isn't the only weapon in the Abbey's arsenal. There's Legate Shigure and Lord Melchior, don't forget. They'll make any demon regret the day it was spawned.
Aye, so we need to stick together. If we don't, we'll just be in the way of our superiors. Yeah, about that.
About that, yeah.
Alright. Where you at? There you are.
Showtime, Majulu! Come out and face me, preferably unprepared.
Majulu isn't doing any shows right now.
Why not? Did she get scared when she heard that Bienfu and I were teaming up?
No. Majulu and her teacher had a big fight. From what I've heard, it sounds like she's run away from home.
Do you know what happened?
She just kept going on about how she wanted a break from practicing.
So, she's young. She probably just wants to go out and have some fun.
Preposterous! If she takes even one day off, it takes 3 to get her back in form.
Even so, shouldn't you at least hear her out?
All I've done is hear her out. She mentioned something about wanting to go to the Zamal Grotto, but I wouldn't have any...
Did you say Zamal Grotto? That place is a nest of vicious demons.
What?
Vicious demons, you say? If Majulu really went there, then victory could end up being mine by default.
This isn't a joking matter. We have to go look for Majulu.
My precious Lulu.
Oh, guess we're gonna have to go do a rescue.
Yep. Small Grotto is a den of demons and Majulu was headed there? We need to call the Abbey for help.
Lulu, why would she go to such a dangerous place? Suicide, suicide, adrenaline junkie. There's a lot of reasons.
You can't expect the Empire or the Abbey to do everything. I've gathered up what I can to help out. Make good use of it.
You. I saw you from hiding behind that old woman. My family continues to seek perfection in the art of character cards. I am Nobumichi's second son, and I believe in my comrades. It is fate that our paths have crossed. Now let us duel! Oh, I've already kicked this guy's ass. On novice.
Yep.
Let's see. You with you. Alright. Well, what? I didn't even click anything yet, I didn't think.
Maybe yours are slow.
I already have cards.
It's the game cheating, obviously. Oof.
Oh no. He fucked up. Maybe.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
On. Fuck you.
Nope.
I reject your fucking 25 points, asshole.
Yep. I reject.
I reject your reality and substitute my own. Win by the barest of margins.
Yep. Hey man, C's get degrees.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Unfortunately, I am already feeling myself lagging because I did not get enough sleep.
Oh, we can just.
I don't think I'm going to be around for much more of this.
That's fine. We can just talk for around Logos for a bit. We can stream and then we can chill.
Yep. I heard the Lord of Calamity is a female demon with the head and body of a gorilla.
A female gorilla demon? Egads.
Given how some of these people have been, they might have, yeah. Oh. The world is in trouble, but I still offer service with a smile. That's what a maid is supposed to do. Another batch of world-famous Logris stew is ready. If you aren't worried about what's in it, line on up. I'm a little worried about what's in it. Is the world going back to the time before the Advent?
Could be. The 3 years Lord Artorias has blessed us with may soon seem a pleasant, momentary dream.
Yes. Because it was a false peace. The exorcists are all sad because their Molochs went away. That's why I'm praying that their Molochs come back.
Lord Artorias is way too strong to lose. I mean, his Exorcist card is ranked 10, and it's been banned from official tournaments.
Grown-ups need to get it together.
Philosophical girl.
Our future is on the line here.
Adults should be role models. We shouldn't be learning from bad examples. Alright. More talky talk.
Unrest has been spreading since the exorcists have grown weaker, and the prince has been rallying the people. Now is the time for we, the people, to stand united. Who could say no to a gesture like that?
Many people, honestly.
Yep. I remember it. The great Empyrean and Lord Artorias did something to all of us in the capital.
Yes, it was as though our minds were erased. A most disturbing event.
It's happening. Our band, the Fantaskicks, is making our debut stream. Oh my god, Fantaskicks. Really?
To revitalize the music scene in Midgand?
No, to inspire the hearts of all.
Yeah, that's a fantastic goal. I love their weapon of choice on their back. Yeah. Dual banjos.
Bing, 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 bing.
Hey, it's you guys. Remember me? We met during that whole thing with the Swordbreaker. You convinced me to stop being a bandit.
Yes, I remember you. You made it to Logres.
Yeah, I finally saved enough to open up my bandit cuisine restaurant. I'm just looking for the right location now.
You didn't steal that money, did you?
Hey, I said I stopped being a bandit, didn't I? I took on honest work to save up for this. Repairing roads, delivering relief supplies, lots of hard labor.
You really did turn over a new leaf. I think what you've done is incredible.
Really? All right. It was all worth it just to see that smile.
Now that you've become a good man, I'm sure that even more wonderful things will come your way.
Have you decided on your menu?
Almost. I've got the eggless wild mushroom omelet and the highwayman's stew, but I feel like I need one more standout dish. There's a tavern in this town that has mabo curry that's just out of this world. I want to try to beat 'em. Do you have any good ideas for me? Maybe something that'll help me draw in the ladies?
Maybe add a dessert menu? That might help. I know, like a theft by chocolate cake. Or a roasted pear crème brûlée tart?
Well, that's certainly aggressive.
Yeah, those sound great. Now my menu's complete. Hey, when I'm a big success, you want to get hitched?
You shouldn't tease an exorcist.
I'm not teasing. I'm serious. Marry me.
Well, good luck with your restaurant.
Ooh, rejection hurts.
Miss Holier Than Thou delivered some just desserts.
Sweet rejection. It'd make a good cake name.
The taste of defeat is bittersweet.
Much like Coco.
I won't give up on sweet rejection or my future. No matter what life throws at me, I'll keep pieing. You deserve to die.
I'm too sober for that.
Hold on a sec. You deserve to die for that. Nom nom.
Okay. No, too tired to deal with that. I'm gonna have to call it here.
All right. We shall save and continue this later.